Hey guys, welcome to Being the Boss Tarot. Thank you for joining as always. Make sure you go and subscribe to my YouTube Being the Boss Tarot page, as well as my Instagram Being the Boss Tarot page. Still working on that Patreon, so let's get into it. I already pulled the cards, and we're going to check on how we are feeling. Okay, so remember guys, tarot is on a gradient, okay? And it's just a tool that checks your surrounding energy. So I'm pulling for a lot of people. If you want a personal reading, I can always do a personal reading. And it's different time slots. So just hit me up if you have questions. First of all, this is not even supposed to be in there, so I'm going to keep that. This has nothing to do with that deck. Anyway, back to what I was saying. If you want to book a personal reading, hit me up and we can discuss all the ways that you can do that. I also have email readings and one question readings or just custom readings. Okay, we'll say that. All right, so let's see how we are feeling today. Alrighty, set the theme and we'll go from there. Okay, so we are still on this forgiveness kick. Okay, if you've been following me the last couple readings, we have been talking about lessons and forgiveness and success. This was the same too. I literally just spoke about this, so that means the message hasn't changed. The lessons are still the same here, guys. Following along with guilt. So there might be somebody who's harboring some type of guilt in this time frame. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So whatever you guys are feeling guilty about, either we're going to confront the guilt. That means walking towards facing our fears or confronting the things that we feel, maybe not so high about, or maybe the things that we've done in life that we haven't been, the greatest. We haven't been in our greatest, highest, versions of ourselves at those moments. Well, this is calling for you to talk about it, bring it up, address it. If you were wrong, say you were wrong, apologize, and let's move on. Now, I'm not going to say that maybe everybody's going to be so forgiving, okay? But the idea is this is for you to clear your slate, to clear your bad feelings or karma or whatever it is that you believe in. This is a way for you to move forward, to make space for growth. Because at some point, you have to realize that even though you think it's not weighing you down, somewhere deep down inside, internally, you're being weighed down by the guilt that was created by whatever it was done. Now, whether this is from somebody who has done something to you or you have done something to someone else, whatever the case, it's asking that you address it. And so this could be the other way around. It could be somebody who has done something to you, betrayed you, made you feel some type of way, and now is asking for you to release that feeling, okay? It says release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. And so that means that either you're going to confront it or we're going to move forward with it, okay? We also have forgiveness, and that goes hand in hand with it. Like I said, forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring the resentment blocks the flow of love, and it blocks a lot of other things. It really blocks you too. So we are going to confront these things once again, or we are going to move past them. But either way, the lesson is there for you, and once you do complete these lessons, you have success either way, because you will have more room for things that will attract better situations, people, places, whatever, right? I know that there is no greater goal than love. Exactly. Okay. And then optimism. You want to be optimistic about this. Like, we don't want you to be, still harboring or still feeling ashamed or bad or just any of that, okay? So it says, if you're going to make up stories in your head about people and circumstances, please make them love stories with happy endings. So it's kind of almost saying, like, sometimes perspective can shape our reality and shape how we feel about things, shape our emotions and everything else. So that is the theme for what is going on right now, okay? So let's get into it, all right? If you are already here still, I appreciate you. All right. So we have the Three of Pentacles, okay? The Three of Pentacles talks about collaboration. It talks about building foundations, organizations with other people, okay? Now, there will be something that is happening with the Five of... So, wait, let me back up. threes are about communication and expression. So this will be like talks. You guys will get together. Maybe there'll be meetings. Maybe there'll be, some type of gathering where you guys come up with some great idea. The 5 of Swords then talks about once maybe the idea has manifested or you guys have come up with it, there are some discrepancies, okay? There maybe also is some form of intimidation or deceit, or there is somebody who has hollow victory in their mind, which means that they want to do something that might end up where nobody wins, okay? It might even be out of greed, or it might be feeling like they just are stubborn, or they just want to win at all costs. And so some painful words, some sharp things might be said, and it might be a situation where it may not even get off the ground because of whatever this has occurred, okay? The Queen of Swords talks about somebody feeling very, like the Queen of Swords is a very truthful, fair, strict person, okay? Very observant, very no nonsense, very like, principle driven, okay? Has integrity, okay? So this might be what may save whatever this endeavor is or whatever has transpired. But there is some guilt associated with whatever this is. There needs to be some type of forgiveness on whatever happened or transpired, where there was some type of underhanded something going on here. But I feel like the Queen of Swords is going to call it out and try to make it right. We also have an Emperor here, who is another individual who talks about the having structure and being very organized and being very wise and logic and respectful and respected, most importantly. This person is very secure and stable and very just like disciplined. So between the Queen of Swords and the Emperor, which kind of gives you like leadership roles, I feel like whatever this is may still transpire with this whole ideal or this organization or this collaboration or whatever that's coming together, okay? Because these two people are going to kind of call things out, set the foundation, set the guidelines of what's supposed to be happening, because they're just seasoned and they kind of have been in these type of roles before, so they work well in these type of, especially with the Queen of Swords. She's really good at communication. The Emperor is great at leading people and, taking over and having his set of rules of how he wants to do certain things. We also have the Knight of Pentacles, who's a very loyal individual. This person doesn't mind working on the tedious, patient things that most people don't want to work on. This is a step-by-step, a foot in front of the other foot type of person, okay? This person is not swayed by what people think or any of that. This person is very patient, very responsible, honest, but can also be guarded or shy, can also be very like short on words. We also have the Page of Pentacles, who comes out to be like a very humorous, studious, very smart, sharp person as well. This person is very helpful. They're very dependable. They're disciplined as well. They may be like very warm, and they're also loyal. So like there's a team of people, but for some reason there's some type of conflict that took place that is making it difficult for whatever this is to come off the ground. The whole stance here of the collaboration is obviously wealth and making money, financial gain, okay? So whatever transpired happened in November with the fallout, with the hollow victory, triumph over troubles, obstacles, that it occurred in November, okay? And so the Queen of Swords feels like this is an unsuccessful plan. Like she might have called things out on the plan, on what happened with the plan, okay? That's how she's feeling. But the Emperor feels like there's plenty of material things that can be gained from this situation. They want to get back to the basics. They want to just get back to the drawing board. They want to get back with, and you guys might even be friends. That's what it comes off as. But it says they want to get back to the passion, the romance, what makes the love out of this situation, not just what makes the finances out of this. And they feel like April would be a good time for whatever this to come to the light, or maybe they plan to meet again in April with, the group. The Knight of Pentacles feels like there's a period of prosperity and abundance that can be reached out of this group, and they also want to get the bag. They feel